A lot of big names. So it should be a lot of fun. Obviously, a little bit of a larger spotlight on Ultimate with 2,700, but definitely do not sleep on the Melee tournament happening here in Chantilly, our first stream set of the day, and it is Aquamelen taking on BigCoyotes.
And we're pretty sure Aquamelen is the Marth player. The port's not up for you on your screen, so just keep that in mind. He's getting off to a quick start. Look at that Jigglypuff. He's already looking for that rest. Just dancing around the Marth sword.
And I like Aquamelen trying to set up for some early pivots, just trying to make sure that he's got him on deck for when the kill window opens up. Like right now, if Marth were to get a grab on Puff, it's going to set up most likely into another DI mix-up for a whoa, where are you going? A down throw or an F throw pivot tipper. Oh, and that time, see, he didn't get it, but if he had gotten it, it might have tipped.
Yeah, you can tell he's looking for it, though. That's that clear miss.
Ooh,
there it is. He finally gets the input, but nice DI from Jigglypuff to get around that. He's like, oh, okay, my opponent's looking for the pivot tipper every time. Let me make sure I just DI this hard in.
Yeah. All right, so now it's at that point, though, where the grabs are not going to lead into follow-ups for Marth on Puff. And an unfortunate SD for Aquamelen. It's a little early, you know. They were hand-warming for a long time, but it's still, you know, first game on stream. Might be a little nervous.
And I'm surprised that up tilt didn't kill. Jigglypuff really happy to play with a lead. Just stay out of Marth's range, stay away, wait for him to make the mistake just like that.
Oh, yeah.
Only gets 12 damage on him. Jigglypuff can't do a lot until you're around that like 15 to 20 range, and Jigglypuff can do all kinds of mix-ups on you.
Yeah, and also like that was smart acknowledgement by BigCoyotes not to go for the rest, knowing it was not going to kill at that low of a percent. Oh, and you see Aquamelen looking for 2 kill setups right now. He's looking for the side B up tilt, and he's looking for up B out of shield. You see just spamming that side B, but good awareness by BigCoyotes to power shield a lot of these. And also at this percent, oh, that'll kill. I was going to say you could DI it away, but good stuff. Finally wrapping up that stock, but Puff dying early at 174.
Yeah, definitely early death.
Yeah.
BigCoyotes was actually playing so well up until that dash attack. That was just the weirdest option because all he was doing was letting Aquamelen just fish for stuff. And he's like, oh, I'll just punish it every time. And finally, BigCoyotes got a little antsy, and he's like, wait, what if I just kill him right here?
Yeah.
Didn't need to do that. And now Aquamelen, that's all he needed to get kind of back into this game.
Yeah, and I think that's, you know, an under sort of exploited, oh, didn't tip. An underexploited part of this matchup is Marth versus Puff when Puff is at low percent. You see great Marths like Zane will immediately just link fair strings together for like 30 to 40%, and then you get closer and closer to the aforementioned, you know, just grab kill setup. And that was a great, just as you mentioned, by Aquamelen, just got him from 0 to 50 in like 5 seconds. Is that what you have to do?
And it's dead even now, too. It's 102, 102. I mean, Coyotes had this huge lead. I want to see if Aquamelen throws this away. He gets antsy when people are at high percent. We saw it earlier. Ooh. Wow, he actually just went for the fall-off back air, though. You're not Fox, dude.
Yeah, he went way deep for that. I like that. Oh, and so in this matchup, so when Marth grabs Puff, you want to be, this is the one matchup where you want to be dash grabbing as Marth rather than jump cancel grabbing because you have a lower grab box. And so it's also lower and better to grab Puff when you're closer to your body, which could be scary because if you mess it up, you could definitely get rested. But that's why you'll see, again, Marths in this matchup, if you're trying to get a grab, they will start their grabs super close to Puff. So there's a lower chance that Puff's one of 3 crouch animations that will avoid that won't be in play. Ooh. Just waved right through that F smash. And now you see a little bit of BigCoyotes kind of fishing a little bit.
Yeah, and you know, as you were mentioning, as Marth can adjust to deal with Puff crouch, Puff's starting to crouch a lot less. I mean, she's at a percent where she can still crouch cancel a few things, but instead opting to try and stay in the air. And look, it's getting her punished.
Yeah. Oh, again, they're both trying to find that F smash, just like juicy kill.
Wow, overcommits on the back here, but Marth with a really weird punish.
I mean, I give him respect for getting the pivot up smash. Like, regardless of it just nowhere close to connecting, it's still impressive to pull it off.
It's hard
well done.
Hard to do, but definitely not what he wanted in that situation.
Yeah. Again, looking for this side B up tilt. And so, yeah, he's at the percent grab follow-ups are just not going to work.
But he's still fishing for him. I mean, Jigglypuff's been DIing them correctly every time. I do like just throwing out the raw up tilt, gets the kill finally.
Yeah, got it with a back hit, so the up tilt has more knockback on the back hit of that. Okay. That
wouldn't have even killed.
That would not have even been close to killing. I respect it, but
you wanted him in a bad situation off stage.
So that's I like when Marth has center stage against Puff in this situation. Doing that down tilt is so good Because, again, your idea is you want to get Puff to jump, because Marth is going to be really successful when his opponent is above him, right? So if you can get Puff above you and start just playing with up airs, up tilts, that all starts from getting down tilts on shield and forcing Puff to jump.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've seen that working for him because BigCoyotes has been spending so much time in the air. He started like so confident on the ground, just dancing around Marth's sword, and ever since then he's just like, no, I'm just going to air camp you now. Screw it.
Yeah.
And now Aquamelen finally getting in his groove, just walling out Puff here. I mean, how do you get in if you're just the flurry of sword attacks coming your way? Constantly, as you said, Marth with center stage, still not able to finish with that tipper, the pivot tipper. But I mean, who needs it if you're just keeping Puff out so hard?
Yeah. Still, the entire last 30 seconds been played on the right side of the stage. Great. I just love the corner pressure by Aquamelen, keeping BigCoyotes totally away from the center. And
I think.
Oh my God! No jump. Oh, there you go. He got down.
Oh, not quite. He's still getting just sharked with these up airs. I can't believe he went for that up B. That was so risky at this percent. And now he's off stage.
Oh, that up tilt barely missed. Oh, and he's living, but back air still okay.
Where was the rest? Rest would have killed.
I know. I love that he went way low. Saved the jump. Not going to kill with the back air, but
Puff has like one jump left. Gonna have to air dodge or just do that. What are these percents?
The raw fair, the tipper F tilt. Sure. Why not? Get her done.
These guys got so scared in that last bit because they were playing. There were so many moments where these guys were playing so smart throughout that entire game, and then they get to this point where they're both at like 80, and they're like, F smash, F smash, F smash.
Yeah, just put out as many hitboxes as you possibly can in the shortest amount of time.
And poor Coyotes had the game completely won, stole the ledge from Marth, didn't think he could make it on stage, but if he does, you got to be ready to hit that rest. Instead, just gets a back air. Marth able to bring it back. Puff going to end up counter-picking here. We're going to Fountain.
Yeah, not super surprising is, we are best of 3 for a long time, so banning Dreamland is what you're going to want to do. Just oh, that was so good by Aquamelen. Just to dash immediately outside of the range of that F smash and go back in and get that pivot tipper. That was what he was looking for the entire first game, right?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The fact that he missed it over and over and over and over in Game 1, the fact that he can finally get one here, gives him a huge stock lead that we didn't really see in Game 1. I want to see what he does when he has a lead of this size. I think he's finally starting to adapt to kind of how Puff has been moving off stage, and he gets so much damage. Another pivot tipper, 2-stock lead here.
And I like that Aquamelen immediately, when you get the grab on Puff, immediately throws, no pummels, no wait to give him a chance to reset his DI. Just immediately release and then act.
And that might have been what was getting him screwed over in Game 1, the fact that Puff was always DIing correctly. So maybe he's just adjusting, saying, I can't give him any time. I just got to throw.
Oh, and I think BigCoyotes now starting to just, he's hitting the yellow button, or the yellow stick a lot, down smash, F smash. Just kind of getting a little frustrated trying to find this kill. And he got the tech, but that's still going to do it. Just roll up.
He didn't even go for the uppie. I feel like the uppie might have made it, and the roll was just a little early. But that will never get to be seen, unfortunately. Yep. Doesn't get the tipper this time. One more of those, though, and that'll spell the end of that Jigglypuff stock. And look, I mean, Aquamelen is free-flowing and moving, man. He's clearly confident.
Oh, and that was great, just holding down to make sure he didn't get popped up by the up tilt. That's one of Puff's better rest setups on Marth, just up tilt rest.
And we haven't seen a single rest all set so far.
Yeah, not even no attempts even.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten any of the real, consistent setups that Puffs go for in this matchup. He has gotten a few crouch under the Marth setups, but every time Marth seems to be at just too low a percent, so he hasn't gone for the rest.
Nice power shield grab. There you go. And the squinch up takes up a lot of actionability on the ledge. Good stuff by BigCoyotes to recognize and hit the R button rather than, a lot of Puffs in that situation will do that fade back fair, grab the ledge again, but he knew he could just time it well enough and roll up. And now Aquamelen getting a little antsy, just, again, all the hitboxes.
And he doesn't really need to get antsy. You have situations like this. You just hit Jigglypuff with a fair and she almost dies. Or she just dies like that.
She does. Good call.
You don't really need to fish for it. He's always fishing for those kill options. Side B, up tilt, pivot tipper. When you can really just hit Puff away. She's so light.
Ooh. And both of them now, I like the power shield there by Aquamelen. It's one of the quick sort of get out of jail free with Marth. Especially if Puff is sitting around you and crouching. Just an easy way to do that is a good aerial drift down air to get some percent and to get out of there. Oh, and you see Aqua, I was going to say he's looking for that grab, and that will do it. The tipper again after not getting any in the first game. 3 of them in game 2.